Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all are tuning in, I certainly appreciate y'all are here. Today's video, guys, we're going to be opening up 3 different packages. One from Iowa, one from Alabama, and one from Louisiana. So can't wait to see what they sent. But guys, I'm just going to table my dad's knife here for a little while. Here's that scale. That is a little bit too short, but we're going to make up for it because we have the original piece here that fit up against the bolster. We probably got it cut off right at 1/8 of an inch or a little bit less. Then we're going to be taking some of that old bone and grinding it up and making a powder. When I use the epoxy, I'm going to be having that bone dust in there, that red bone dust, and mixing it with that epoxy and coating it real good and sanding everything down. Hopefully it's going to come out real good. I think it will. But I got to table it for a little while, and I'll tell you why. I just got so much stuff scattered about, guys. And I know that all you guys watching me out here, all y'all shops are just in perfect shape, all neat, spick and span. If y'all anything like me, y'all just place it, say I'll get to that in a little while, or I'll put that up when I come back out here. And it just keeps repeating itself, and it just builds up. So what I got to do, guys, the next few days, I've got to try to get everything organized again, especially for my next auction after the 14th and 15th. That'll be coming up soon. But also have something I got from True Home. I got to get it in its permanent spot. So there's a lot of things I got to get done, guys. So what I'm getting at, these next few videos, 3 or 4 days this week, is going to be short and sweet, and I hope y'all understand. But I've just got to get everything reorganized, everything put away. I've got knives scattered everywhere, and I just got to get them put up and organized, okay? So, but anyway, again, thank y'all for understanding. And I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in today, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, guys, the first package comes all the way to us from Bo Lofton from Rayville, Louisiana. Dear Knife Doctor, I am Bo Lofton from Louisiana. I have always had a fascination with knives, but when I found your channel on YouTube, that fascination increased. Thank you, buddy. I now go to pawn shops and thrift stores weekly looking for old knives to clean up. Thank you for all you do for the knife community, and also thank you for your service in the military. Thank you, Bo. Well, Bo, thank you so much for all this stuff, man. Appreciate you thanking me for my service. Thank you so much for being a subscriber, man. I appreciate all the support, but I really do. Thank you so much, man. Look at all the stuff he sent, guys. This is a U.S. Marine patch right there. That's going to go up on my wall of fame. Love that, buddy. Thank you so much. And this is a parts knife, but it's in pretty good shape. Appears to be Imperial. And that USA, Imperial, USA over to the right, 56 to 88. Little electrician's knife. Very cool. Good little parts knife, or replacing these scales. Yeah, the one thing about changing scales on these guys, it is once you, if you redo them, they're actually permanently fixed because you got to glue them on the sides here. But or you can find another parts knife and take those handles off. You know, if you got a bunch of broken blades, you could take them off and put them on here. But very cool, Bo. Thank you, man. And here's a nice Hawkbill blade that we'll be able to use. That's a Klein Tools, and again, but this one is not clamshell. You can actually pin some handle scales on here. That's what we might do, and that's coming. See, that locks, but I wonder what that is right there. Once it's supposed to go down in that slot when it's actually going over to the right of it. Yep, just like that. We can fix all that when we can change out these scales, man. Again, once it warms up, the weather gets kind of okay, we're gonna be doing some handle scales outside, guys, including this one right here. That one's coming soon. The weather's starting to change. And this right here is another electrician's knife. This is a TL29. Look at that. That is a military knife. Anytime you see that, that's a tool line number 29. And this one will clean up good. What is that right there? Cannot. Oh man, hang on. A Camillus. That looks like a old font, man. That's 4-line. That 4-line Camillus was 1930 to the mid 40s, I think. So this is possibly a World War II knife. We'll verify that once we clean it up. Yes, 4-line Camillus. Let me verify that. Okay, guys, this one is again a 4-line Camillus, and it says from the early 30s to the mid 1940s. So this was probably done from 35 on up, because that's when they started using the brass scales, or the brass liners, I should say. And then one in the 40s, all the brass went to making shells and stuff. So this is probably between 35 and 40. So very cool. And this one's gonna clean up good, y'all. We might even go over there and do some of that in the video here. I'll just clean up the blades and clean up the back and polish them bolsters out. It's gonna look good. Hoorah. It's gonna be fun. Right here, guys, is a parts knife. It's an 897 UH. You can always use these parts. But one thing about them, if you ever get a loose blade, which that one ain't, that's great. But anyway, if you ever have to change out the blades, there's a Sheridan key, or Swindon. See how I always want to call them Sheridan. The Swindon key's up under here, where it's like a little that locks in place. To take this knife apart, all you gotta do is cut that spring pin, and then you can just lift the handles off of here. But then you'd have to cut it to replace that blade there. But you can always drill that out. But you can keep the back piece, as long as the back blade ain't broke, which it ain't. Not bad shape. But you can keep that Swindon key in place unless it's, that's pretty tight. So to fix this one, all you need is a main blade, or one of them secondary blades, I'm sorry. It's like I think it's like a pin blade, but it can be fixed, guys. No problem. We'll see that blade's rounded off too. So it's really just a parts knife. That's what I do. If the main blade was good, which has been broken and rounded off, we would try to find another blade for it. But this is now just a parts knife. And look at here. What is this? This is a, I had it right to start with. A saddle horn. Look at that. E.C. Simmons Cutlery Company. Oh, I be dog. Wonder who had the rights for these. This is Edward Campbell Simmons, 1839, 1920. It was a hardware tycoon who built Simmons Hardware into a legendary success story of American business. His efforts significantly contributed to making his knives and tools a household favorite, and to this day a major collectible category. It sure is, because I absolutely love the King Cutter brand. This is cool, buddy. Thank you so much for that. Look at there. E.C. Simmons, St. Louis, USA. That is awesome. Beautiful piece. It really is, buddy. Thank you so much for this, man. Awesome. Appreciate this, man. I love it. Well, you sent some good stuff, man. It's like a, like a fixed blade here. Oh, what is this? trying to see if there's any markings on it. There's something right there. Sometimes your eyes will fool you when you're looking closely at something. It would generally be in this area right here. I'm gonna say I see something right there. Buddy, I cannot make it out, but I appreciate this old knife, man. This is the old one here. Really old. Well, buddy, thank you so much. I might be going over there to clean up these blades and that the bolsters, the back springs, and then what we got to do to really clean this up is clean out the inside and stuff like that. So this might be in tomorrow's video because I'm kind of pushed for time. But we might just clean that up more. That lock's good too. That's a beautiful piece. That's going to be in the museum, guys. It deserves to be in the museum. See, it's got that surface rust on it. We're going to get all that off. We're going to sand them handles down. And it's going to be beautiful again. It really is. Bo, thank you so much for this, man. Appreciate that. Mr. Bo sent all those awesome knives and gifts all the way from Rayville, Louisiana. 499 miles away from Ellerville, Georgia. Mr. Bo Buddy, thank you so much for all these knives and gifts. Thank you so much for everything, buddy. Appreciate the support of the channel. God bless you, man. Okay, guys, the next package comes all the way from Mike Brown from Keokuk, Iowa. The Knife Doctor. Hello there. I found this book a while ago and could not think of a better person to give it to. Thank you for your service. God bless you, Mike. Well, Mr. Mike, thank you so much, buddy. I ain't seen one of these books in a long time. I used to have a whole library of these things. But here it is right here. The MCI, Marine Corps Institute, Staff Non-Commissioned Officers Career Distance Education Program. Marine Corps Institute since 1920, Military Studies. Hoorah. Yeah, it's got a bunch of good stuff in here. It just it teaches about how an NCO, non-commissioned officer, which I was a corporal and a sergeant when I got out of the Marine Corps. Well, I was a corporal, then I got promoted to sergeant and I got out. But it just teaches you what you're supposed to be like, act like as a non-commissioned. This is a staff non-commissioned officer, so this is really for staff sergeants and above. And I had one for non-commissioned officers. It was a tan colored book. So very cool, buddy. Mr. Mike, thank you for this, man. Appreciate that so much. And I appreciate you sending me this all the way from Iowa. I think you'll be the second or third one. I can't remember, but we'll look. But thank you again, Mike. Mr. Mike sent that book all the way from Keokuk, Iowa, right there in the tippy point of Iowa, right beside Illinois and Missouri. I mean, that's wild. Look at that. He's 499 miles away from Ellerville, Georgia. Mr. Mike, buddy, thank you so much for the book. I appreciate it so much, man. Appreciate all the support of this channel. God bless you, man. You are the third person from Iowa. Hoorah. Okay, guys, the next package comes all the way to us from Buddy Goodwin from Alexander City, Alabama. Hey, Kevin, I hope you can use these for something. These were in my dad's stuff when he passed in 1997. Love the channel, Buddy. Well, Buddy, thank you so much, man. Appreciate everything. I appreciate you thinking enough of me to give me some of your dad's stuff, man. I'm sorry for your loss. It was a good while ago. I lost mine in 2011, and I think of him often. I really do. Between knives and Zippos, he's in my head every day. And I appreciate that too. I really do. And I'm sure you have things that remind you of your dad as well, buddy. But thank you for all this stuff, man. Let's see what this is. Wow. We'll look at that one last. Man, look at that. Ooh, boy. This is a buck Little Stockman. It's a buck 303. And it just needs some TLC, I think. I think there might be. I don't know. That spring's bad, see? I might have a spring that we can replace that with. And I might have one with a good blade in it, if I remember right. That's broke, yes. Rusted up pretty good. That's pretty nice. This is another buck. This is another 303. Now this one's in good shape. Just needs to be cleaned up. Very nice. This one will clean up good. And what year is this? It looks like a Camillus. It's got a broke spring right there. Let's see what year this is. That blade's in good shape. Don't know the year yet. It is a Camillus. It's got a little broken tip right there, but we can fix that when we sharpen it. See that? This is a, dang, what's that say? Does that say 58? Oh my goodness. This is a 1958, y'all. We are gonna have to replace that spring. Man, I don't think I've ever seen an older one. I've seen in the 60s, but I don't remember seeing a older one than these. That's a 1958, y'all. That is amazing. Buddy, thank you so much for this, man. Wow, I'm gonna have to fix that one soon. Look at that bone, y'all. It's beautiful. Wonder what kind this is. This is the it's a jackknife, jumbo jackknife. It's not the equal end because it's fatter down here, but it's got a messed up blade. The spring looks good. It's got a long pull. That blade ain't too bad. Let's see what the kind this is. I can't tell. There's something on there though. Man, I can't tell. I cannot tell. Let's see what that other blade looks like. Get a screwdriver with this knife. 1958, y'all. Oh, pen knife. Oh, it's got something on it right here. Maybe make something this out. Remington used to put 2 tank stamps on it, or a tank stamp on each blade. And Robeson did too. I think that is a Remington, y'all. It is a Remington. See that? Remington. How about that? Wow, ain't that cool? The old Remington, y'all. We're gonna clean this one up. It deserves to be cleaned up. Deserves to be cleaned up, man. Buddy, thank you so much for thinking enough of me for this. Love it, man. It's gonna clean up good. That bone's gonna be beautiful, even though that's cracked right there. We'll try to work something in right there. Beautiful, man. Thank you so much for all this stuff, buddy. Appreciate it, man. I love this 58. I love it all, man. That buck 303 is in great shape. This is a good parts knife. And that Remington is something awesome. So thank you. It's a big knife too. That was a user now. Very cool, man. Thank you so much for this. Mr. Buddy sent those knives all the way from Alexander City, Alabama, 105 miles away from Ellaville, Georgia. Mr. Buddy, thank you so much, man, for all the support. Appreciate those knives that belong to your dad. Appreciate you thinking enough of me to do that. God bless you, man. Okay, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. I want to appreciate Mr. Mike, Bobby, and Bo. Thank y'all so much for sending me all those knives and gifts. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate all the support of the channel. And guys, tomorrow's video, I'll open up another package, and I'll be cleaning this knife up here. It's a TO29 4-line Camillus, made, I'm estimating, between 1935 and 1940. So this is a great, great knife to be cleaned up, guys. See that? We're going to get all the surface rust off. We're going to sand the handles down. And again, guys, I'm tabling my knife dad for a little while until I can get everything straightened up in the shops and everything. But beautiful piece here. It's gonna be a quick and easy job. It won't take long. But we'll be sharing this tomorrow and opening up another package too. See that surface rust? All of that's gonna come off. We're gonna be able to clean up down there. I mean, the blades are in great shape, guys. Check that out. But look here. See that? All that's gonna come out. It's gonna be a beautiful knife, and it's gonna be well worthy of displaying right here in the knife museum, knife shop. See, all that's gonna come off. Beautiful piece, man. Thank you, Bo. Appreciate that, buddy. It will be cleaned up tomorrow. Well, guys, that's all the time I got today, and I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in today. And I want to say God bless y'all. Until we meet again, guys. That'll be like a good night. Stay short.
The whispers start, hey. Flea market call and a treasure hunt today, hey, hey. With Antique Queen by his side, they search, they barter, take the ride. He's the knife doctor on a steel crusade, trucking with his lady in the deals they jade. Down the lane where rust meets fate, he sees a spark and the forgotten ain't too late. A diamond in the rough, they say, till the knife doctor puffs the years away. Through the aisles and past the stands, his keen eye sweeps over the merchant's lands. Picks up a blade, its story untold. Edges dull, but the handle's gold. He squints his eyes, sees past the grime. Each knife he saves like stopping time. In every town, a tale of Jim. The hunt is on, no need to pretend.
Y'all got any knives or anything? Some pocket knives?